Hey Juventini, welcome to the All Juve cast. We are getting ready for this match, Juventus versus Roma. So yes, you could see I've got some new software. We're going to play around. We're going to try this one out for this live, okay? And that's going to be basically, you guys wanted a clock, you've got a clock. You want a scoreboard, you got a scoreboard. This year we're going to have some fun, all right? So let's get into it. We've got a bunch already in the live chat here. We're getting ramped up for this one, okay? So yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. We've got Paulo Dybala's return to Turin. I hear that beneath the curva, they're singing, they were chanting. There's, I believe, a banner there thanking him for everything and whatnot. But let's sing some songs for Fabio Miretti. That's right, Miretti's apparently going to be getting the start in this one, okay? So we're going to be getting a look at Miretti in this midfield. Let's take you through the starting lineups and see what we've got, okay? We're looking at this right now. We've got Szczesny in goal is what's being reported, despite of obviously Perin being hot and whatnot, and Szczesny just coming back. It looks like Szczesny's going to be the one in goal. In terms of the defense, it looks like everything that we expected was going to be that, and you're looking at basically De Sciglio, Danilo, Bremer, and Sandro, okay? In the middle of the pitch, we talked about it. Miretti's in there, Locatelli, Rabiot, and then you have, of course, Vlahovic, Kostic, Cuadrado. This is interesting. I'm curious if it's going to be 4-2-3-1. It can also be just your straight up 4-3-3, but it's got the flexibility to be a 3-5-2. In today's Matchday Live, I spoke about utilizing a 3-5-2, flooding the middle, stopping Roma from basically being able to counterattack us and not leave such a big gap in the middle of the pitch like we did against Sampdoria. So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. But that's your starting lineup, all right, Juventini. So let's check this out and see what's going to happen. It's going to be interesting. We talked about a bit of the game notes leading up to this one, okay? And you've basically got obviously Dybala's return and whatnot. You have two teams that have both kept clean sheets through the first two matches. Roma does allow a lot of shots and a lot of opportunities, okay? Even though they were playing Cremonese and Salernitana, they're suspect at the back. They do not keep a whole lot of possession. They had possession split with Cremonese and Salernitana respectively, so there's an opportunity there for Juventus to kind of impose themselves and do better in terms of that. So it's going to be interesting to see. This is going to be again, just a lot of hype around this one. It's a big one. It's the first big one for Juventus. You've got a new look Roma with a lot of high expectations around them and whatnot. And you have, of course, Juve, who's coming off two very different type performances. And Juventus, we know about the injuries there and everything. With Juventus waiting for Pogba, waiting for Di Maria, waiting for Chiesa and whatnot. The list of names cannot be ignored. They are big key guys, but Juve's got to find a way, and that's what Max is being pressured with. I said, look, Max is going to have to come out of his shell. He's going to have to change in order for this group to come together and progress as a team. And it looks like he has changed, and he's showing us something that's a big positive, and that is Miretti getting the start. So the graphics coming up now on the telly are basically showing it as a 4-3-3, and it appears that Locatelli will handle the regista role, and you are going to have Miretti that's going to take the right side of the midfield, okay? So Miretti playing as the mezzala again could turn into a 4-2-3-1, but I like this. The original had, of course, McKennie trying to play that trequartista almost, okay, or that hybrid midfielder or whatnot. I would much rather go with a player like Miretti regardless of his age. So I like this from Max. And if there are some negatives in this lineup, maybe getting a true center back instead of Danilo as CB next to Bremer, or even just a coin flip between Szczesny and Perin in goal, this positive outweighs all of that. And that's Max giving the young guy the deserved start and changing that dynamic in the midfield, because that does change it drastically. I've been saying you can't go with two out of Zakaria, Rabiot, and McKennie in this midfield. Tonight, we'll see what Miretti has, and I hope that he brings it. In bocca al lupo there, Junior. Let's see what you got, kid. Hope it works out for the best. We need him to have a good, strong showing. So it's going to be very interesting here. guys in live chat. Again, trying out some new software here, so bear with me, okay? I'm trying to get it so that I can maybe pull up these comments, but this new software, for some reason, not really allowing me to. But let's go, Miretti. Everybody's pumped on Miretti. I see that. That's fantastic. We got to get behind these young guys. We got local noob. What's up, Alberto? Long time no see. How do you feel about dybala? Oh man, these are look, dybala's the feelings in terms of dybala and whatnot. Look, he is now the adversary. Okay, thank him for everything he's done in the past, but tonight I want Bremer to go through him from the start once, really hard through the first, to let him know what's up, okay? And hopefully have him think about that and get into his head. So let's see. My score prediction, I was going to call a 1-1 draw, but then Mr. Lucci did, and he called the 1-1 draw, so I can't be the same as him. So I went 2-1 victory. Hopefully that happens. But Bikramjeet there calling for the predictions in the live chat. Guys, drop your predictions. Let's see what we got. I want to see what you think's going to happen in this one. Lot of hype around this one. This is a nerve-wracking one, and we're not far from kickoff. Our man Joe Cappuccino is actually there live. Hopefully he brings luck to the team, so we will see. Kush saying Paulo is not allowed to score or assist. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So we will see. Bikramjeet calling with the 3-2. 3-2. Just got a scoreline. Juve, right? Juve. Kush going with 1-0. Okay. Look, if we keep another clean sheet and pull the victory in this one, maximum bonus. I will have the best weekend ever if we can do that in this one, okay? But honestly, I expect a goal in each direction. I can see a 2-1 final happening here, so there you go. Look at this. We will see what happens. Local noob saying, nah, dybala's going to sit down. Bremer also, I think it's going to be a 3-2 banger. Late Quadrado magic. Calling that. Michael Lloyd going with the 3-1 for Juventus. There you go. Let's go. Hyped up for this one. Again, all eyes are going to be on Miretti, and you got to just hope for this guy's success. And that could be the key, again, in just getting more change and more faith from Max, the manager, okay? So, again, this is a nice positive sign from Max. So, I will not knock him, and I will not knock him on that, okay? In this one. Let's see how it plays out. Roma is going to go with their 3-4-2-1, okay? And basically the change will be where Pellegrini is positioned, and that's because they are without Zaniolo, so he will be behind Tammy Abraham with, of course, dybala. Roma is very strong on counterattacks. So I said it's going to be very important for Juventus is the shape and their designs and how they play. If we leave a lot of the same space like we did against Sampdoria, and if we have the turnovers the same, Roma could make life very difficult today on the counterattacks. We cannot play to their strengths. Juve needs to control possession. We need to take advantage of their backline because Roma allows a lot of opportunities, okay? They gave up 14 and 13 attempts to Salernitana and Cremonese, no disrespect, okay? So Juve's got to take advantage at the back there and get their opportunities. We got to get Vlahovic in scoring opportunities. The teams are getting ready to walk out onto the pitch, everybody, okay? They're saying their hellos in the tunnel there, and of course everybody's greeting Paulo there. Always interesting when you see one of those players come back, and of course, there's this so-called curse of the ex-Juve players coming back to haunt and score and whatnot. Hopefully today that is not the case. So we will see what goes down. But yes, it's going to be an interesting matchup on how these two teams are going to play and line up against each other. Don't forget this shape from Juve, these players that Max has put out there. It can easily become a 3-5-2. It can also easily go to a 4-2-3-1. So it's very flexible. And it's going to be interesting to see how it truly plays out. So I'm expecting it to be 4-3-3 and just Miretti slotting up higher, turning it into a bit of a 4-2-3-1 with possession. But let's wait and see what happens here. I am amped up, guys. Let's go. Let's crank up the likes too on this live watch along. All right, let's get those likes. Take a second and like that. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel. It's all Juve all the time. We're getting ready here, and there you go. The team's getting ready to walk out, and there they go. There they go. So our team member Joe Cappuccino is in the audience, okay? So he is there, and he is in the Curva. He is in the Curva Sud with Maurizio from around Turin. I look forward to his vlog of his entire time there, okay? It's going to be an awesome video. He's really... I wanted to showcase what Maurizio does, and for any of you that may not have been at the stadium there before or taken in a Juventus match live, I really want to show you the service that he provides because it's absolutely amazing and it's second to none. So yeah, it's going to be a great stuff from Joe Cappuccino. Let's win. Early call for man of the match from Victor Jeep goes to Kostic. Do we have any other calls for man of the match? Oh, that's going to be an interesting one. Maybe with all the criticism and everything that we're heading his way and Max backing him, maybe Locatelli. Maybe Locatelli has that performance and he could be a man of the match. Maybe Vlahovic can strike and he can get it. Vito coming in here. Forza Juve, Vito, let's go, let's go. Let's go. Man of the match, Bremer. We got a Bremer call. There you go. Let's go. We got to get these dialed in here because we can't see them clear enough. Let's see if that helps out there. There we go. There we go. All right, man of the match call, Bremer. Want Dusan to score? Absolutely. Absolutely we want Dusan to score. I'd be happy if we get 3 different players. Let's get as many players as we can on the scoreboard. We need everybody to get in there. Let's go. So, coin toss taking place. Quadrado's captain. Pellegrini, captain for Roma. Coin toss is done. Here go the handshakes. Let's get ready to get to business, Juve. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's get this ref photo over with. Come on, let's go. We got a game to play. Come on. Let's go. All right, fired up, nervous. My dad gave me a call last night, and he's pretty nervous about this one. He's pretty fired up. So let's see what we can do here. I think my feed might just be a little bit behind everybody. 55 seconds. 55 seconds. I'll fire it up here. Looks like we're a minute in. Apologize on the clock here. Got to get it up to snuff, but I can't now. I just started it. I'm about a minute behind. Vlahovic on a kick here. Come on, Vlau. Oh! No way! Absolutely not. No way. Let's go. Let's go. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What? Oh, yes, baby. Dusan. Are you kidding me? Woo! Let's go, everybody. Let's go. Hey! No way. No way. Wow. Wow. Foul drawn there, Juan Cuadrado. Dusan coming up there with that. Oh, my God. Let's get into that. Let's chalk that one up, baby. Let's chalk that one up. 1-0, baby. 1-0. Let's go. Wow. And when's the last time you've seen a free kick buried by Juve? I can't remember our last free kick goal. There you go. Dusan on free kicks. Put them under, baby. That's the start we need. Let's go. Battle in the middle of the pitch here. Trying to work it around. Meretti, unfortunately, gets intercepted by Pellegrini, and Roma looking to counter quickly. Spinazzola coming up the left side. Pokes it too far ahead. Bremer there. He's going to look to just have it up the field, and there he goes, clearing it. Dusan battling for it. Again, Juve's dropped back a bit. Dusan kind of on his lonesome there, so Roma takes back the ball. Unbelievable. Unbelievable start. 1-0 Juventus. Reminder, everybody, clock 1 behind. Unbelievable start. Let's go. Cuadrado putting pressure on Roma at the back there with Ibanez taking a foul there. And that's what you got to do. Take advantage of these guys at the back, man. Especially those players on the ball. Mancini, Smalling, Ibanez, any of them. Take advantage. I can't believe this start, everybody. I cannot believe the start. Guys, everybody, if you could, please, it helps out big time. Hit that like button real quick, okay? Let's get it going. And we got to like this start, right? Let's go. Let's go. Who was saying they wanted to take Dusan free kicks? Oh, there's been a bunch in our team, and I know a lot of you as well. We got to get it. Got to get it. He's good at them. There you go. Firing again. There you go. Shot gets blocked. Out for Juventus throw. Great start. Put them under. Get the fans roaring and take it to them. Don't stop. Let's go. Cross inside. Smalling struggles to handle that too, and they're put under. Back in Juve's possession with Locatelli. Over to Rabiot. Cuadrado yelling for this. He's going to move forward. It looks like he's going to fake. Try to take a guy on 1v1. Do not lose it. DeCilio now on the right. He's going to try and get across. Heading in there. Low, but easily cleared out. Roma trying to work their way back out. Pellegrini in possession. Quickly swarmed by Bremer. Oh, foul. Looked a little soft there. But fantastic start. Fantastic start for Juve. I like that. Put them under. Make it hard for them to try and build up and work those counters on us. Put the pressure on them every single second and let them fight for every inch of field. Let's go. 5 minutes in. I apologize. My feed was a little delayed at the start, so I'm 1 minute off on the clock. Look at that. Great work from Locatelli. Now Moretti back to Locatelli. Locatelli moving up the pitch quick. Trying to slot it through there for Vlahovic. Gets intercepted. Now Roma trying to come back with a quick counter. Ooh, hits Abraham in the back of the feet, back in Juve's possession. The 1-2s with Moretti and Locatelli again. I've been calling for it a lot. Mix it up. Mix it up with who's in the midfield. Get a little bit of technical ability and creation there. You know, you sacrifice that when you have two guys that are very similar. When you have, you know, Zakaria and Rabiot, or Rabiot and McKennie and whatnot. You got to mix it up. So that should help Locatelli a lot, is having Moretti next to him. Another low hard cross sent in, crossed by Roma, or cut off by Roma, sorry, and they're trying to come up the pitch here. Another foul on the outside there. This one's going to draw yellow. Quick yellow as Dybala was trying to streak down the wing there. Had to bring him down. We were a little caught there. So the cross is so far hit and miss, but yeah. So Elias there, the mask. Why isn't Gatti playing? Yes, well, that's the thing is I thought it was a bit strange maybe to not go with a true center back in terms of Rugani or Gatti. But it looks like, again, maybe the flexibility of this thing to change like that into a 3-5-2 shape. So maybe Max wanted a little bit of the flexibility. It is interesting to play essentially all our fullbacks right from the get-go in the start. So a little bit of an interesting one. Let's see. Roma in possession now. Pellegrini just at the top of the area with a shot right at Tech. So Tech's got it in his mitts there. All right. Interesting start. Unbelievable start with Dusan getting that free kick goal in there. We're 1-0 up. Love to see it. Let's go. Come on, Juve. Keep it going. Oh, Deshan mishandles there a little bit. Locatelli doesn't get it. Pellegrini wins it. He's coming up, but he's got nowhere to go as Juve closes down. Great defensive help there from Vlahovic, coming all the way back to take away that space. Roma in possession, working it outside to Spinazzola and Cuadrado. Low in the corner, and Cuadrado sees it out for a throw-in. Let's go. We need some chance, hey? Let's get some chance going. Come on. Let's go. Come on. All right, Roma in possession, working it around the top at the outside there. Trying to find some lanes and avenues. So Roma, again, they can mix things up well. They've got a lot of technical talent, especially up top there. But their biggest threat is the counterattack. In the build-up, it's a little bit more forgiving in terms of trying to shut them down. Cuadrado at the back, over to Bremer. Bremer's got to make a decision. Pump it out. You guys got to have it out. Abraham's applying pressure. There you go. Ball inside. Well done by Rabiot to win that battle. And now we're off to the races. Let's go. Miretti coming up the pitch. Roma's got 4 in the line there. Oh, he tries to slot a through ball there. It was a good one, but Kostic didn't seem to share the ideas with Miretti there. Almost misplayed by Roma at the back here. Rui Patricio now just clearing it up. Danilo will just see it over to the side. Sandro in control now over to Locatelli. Good call, too, to switch Danilo, who can play the left side with Bremer, putting Bremer on his strong foot right at the back. Here's a ball into Vlahovic as Smalling gets to it and pushes out. And now they get in each other's face. There you go. Dusan and Smalling getting into it. Dusan's not one to mess with. Let's see if that just urges him on even more. Some players like playing with that chip. They like playing with that fire. Let's see if Deuce is one. Let's see if he can keep it going. Mancini from Roma getting into it. I must admit, I am not a fan of Mancini, okay? I don't like the guy. I don't like his attitude. And the ref trying to get this under control immediately. Vlahovic getting in there. And you know what, man? Take it to him. Take it to these guys. I like that fire out of Vlahovic. We need to see it from more of our guys. Let's go. Didn't appreciate the toss there. Never backing down. Vlahovic will never back down. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Quadrado played inside. Roma's all at the back right now. All at the back right now. They have one off of our player for a a throw-in. Okay, but we're pinning them back, and that's what we got to do. That'll slow their counter-up game drastically. Pin them back. Throw it inside. Rabiot does well to win it. It's inside to Vlahovic. Vlahovic, tried to slot it over to Kostic, but it got blocked. Here's Sandro. Have a rip. Shoots it. It goes wide. That's okay. I like that. Keep the pressure up. Win the ball back. And don't be scared to fire it. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Look at this. If Vlahovic gets that pass through to Kostic, it would have been much more dangerous. But I like Sandro having a rip there. There's a hard low killer there, so I like that. I'm okay with it. Let's go. Guys have to be ambitious. We have to get firing, so let's go. Whew. Roma working it inside, deep in their area. Dybala dropping back. Cristante there with a pass. Here's Matic trying to work their way out. Finding it to the flank there on Dybala. Dybala inside to Cristante. Cristante now looking out wide to Spinazzola. Quadrado will come over to try and close that down. They'll keep De Sciglio at the back so they can keep their back four right at the top of the 18. Now Quadrado slides off and De Sciglio will be asked to mark Spinazzola. Spinazzola now cutting in. Blows right by him. That can't happen. Cross cleared there from Danilo. Yeah, you really got to keep quad on Spinazzola. That's why 3-5-2 could have been the play there. He just got by De Sciglio far too easy. Spinazzola is going to be a lot to handle for Mattia there. So, and to be fair, Spinazzola does that against the top guys too. He's a very, very skilled, talented player. Corner kick to Roma here. Pellegrini has it in, and it's out for goal kick. Headed over by Cristante. All right, 1-0. Again, my clock about a minute off. I apologize for that, but we were closer to the 12-minute mark. So there you go. Let's go. Incredible start for Juve. We have to take advantage of it and really put them under. Let's go. Sandro carrying it up the pitch on the left flank. Giving it to Kostic. Kostic cutting inside, finding Miretti. Miretti back to Locatelli. Locatelli maybe looking to switch field. Has it over to Rabiot. Rabiot to Danilo. Danilo inside to Quadrado, who's on the right. Now inside to Rabiot. Rabiot moving up the pitch. Cutting inside. Finding Miretti. Miretti looking for Sandro. Sandro drops back. It's Kostic. Cross. Deflected. Vlahovic trying to get ahead to it. Falls to the back post. Mattia trying to cross it back in. Patrizio gets hand to it. And now Roma trying to come out quickly. Cut off there by Locatelli. Bravo, bravo. Let's go. Back in possession. Sandro across the back. Here we go. Quadrado out to the right. Quadrado has a rip. Over and into the curva there. Much, much better. Much, much better. The intensity, the speed, the pace of play, the tempo, the link-ups. It all looks night and day from some Sampdoria game. And that's all I could ask. Love it. Absolutely love it. Now, please tell me where to watch free. Honestly, I don't have links, or I'm not sure where any of that is. I will just leave that up to the others in the chat. Let a friend know where to watch this, okay? So let's go. Get those likes up, everybody. Okay, we got about 60 here cruising in there. Smash that like button if you're new here. Let's go. Okay, subscribe to the channel. Now, let's go. Come on. Ball in Juve speed here. Possession at the back. We got Danilo on it. Rabiot slotting out. So what's interesting is that we appeared to be having Rabiot on the left side, but it's Miretti that's occupying the left side of the midfield and Rabiot staying on the right. A little bit interesting there. Rabiot's always played the left, but that's given us that balance, right? We've always criticized that too. A left side of Sandro and Rabiot, it creates hurdles and obstacles. Mixing it up with Miretti there and then having Cuadrado on the right side with Rabiot breaks it up a bit and makes it play out quite evenly. Much more balanced. Here's Abraham at the top of the area for Roma. He's looking inside, finding Paolo. Paolo's dropping back. And Matic inside back to Paolo. Paolo, Roma just looking for space. Juve set up in their shell, and Roma can't seem to find the lanes or the avenues. Cristante now, just inside half, on possession. Going outside. Kostic closing down slowly, and Roma retreating now. Now trying to work it up the left side. Zabanez back over to the right side to Cristante. Cristante inside to dybala. Dybala dispossessed by Kostic. Oh, Miretti's off to the races. We've got fast break here. Miretti slots it to Quad. Have a hit. Oh, stopped by Patrizio Cuadrado. That was a great opportunity. Mamma mia. Miretti with the steal that led the fast break. My God, shoot. Shoot across the goal. Kush, I'm with you 100% here, brother. I'm with you 100%. Put that thing far post for the love of God. For the love of God, Cuadrado. Oh, low and hard. And you know what? To be fair, he had to catch up to that pass, and his touch led him away. If he got a bit of a softer touch on the first one. But my God, Quad, put that thing across goal, please. Patrizio still got hands to it, but it's going up in the air. At least if you're low, he's putting that back into maybe Vlahovic's path. Ah, mamma mia, come on. Let's go. 16 minutes. Juventus looking strong today. This is the Juventus we want to see, and we want to see them like this consistently. Miretti looks good to start. Late call and a foul there. Roma's getting the ball here. Where am I from? Western Canada, amigo. Okay, Western Canada. British Columbia, to be exact. That's where I'm from. Let's go. Let's go. Look at this live. Fantastic, everybody. Again, reminder, hit that thumbs up and smash that subscribe. Let's go. All Juventini should be subscribed here, okay? It's all Juve all the time. All Juve cast, baby. Let's go. Here we go. Mancini trying to cut in here. Pellegrini has it out to Cristante. Back into dybala. Dybala's going to cross it in, and that's cleared by Bremer. Trying to force the line up now. Bremer is at the back. Juventus making their shell. Spinazzola on the left. Closed down. Even Vlahovic coming in to do work. Cross over to the back post there. Danilo a little bit caught there with Abraham, but he couldn't get to it. Oh, man. That was a glorious opportunity from Cuadrado there. All right, let's see what we got going on here now. Goal kick for Juve. Szczesny scanning. All right, Vlahovic battling for it. Going there, Miretti's got a little battle. He wins it. Sandro now in possession. Going to the back to Danilo. And we'll have to start it from the back here. Let's go. Locatelli hand gesturing to slow things down at the back there with Danilo. Danilo over to Miretti, back to Danilo. Danilo will pump it up, trying to find Loki. Does. Locatelli battling for it, gets the foul there. Unfortunate, that first touch, that flick he had, just couldn't flip it over Pellegrini enough, and those two battling. Two wonderful players too, Locatelli and Lorenzo Pellegrini. Just fantastic players. Spinazzola now on the left there for Roma. Little 1-2s there. Abraham quickly closed down by Bremer. And Bremer looks in the mood today. Not giving an inch up. Love it. Love it. Elias Moretti is a talented man. Yes, he is. And again, massive, massive props to Massimiliano Allegri for going with it and rewarding the kid, and who we all named should be starting in this one, especially after what we saw against Samp. So credit to Max. Foul there on Rabiot. Spinazzola played the ball past him and, stuck a leg out there. Spinazzola made sure to get contact there. 19 minutes in again. My clock, I apologize, minute off. Let's go. Roma back in possession through Cristante. Over to Matic. Matic sling to dybala. 1-2 with Pellegrini. That's their game. Those quick link-ups through the middle. Juve looks aware and they're congesting it. They're giving them the outside. Bad pass back from Cristante. Kostic now looking for options. Finds Moretti on the side there. Oh, tries to slot one through for Sandro. I thought Moretti should have just tried to take that defender on 1v1. He's trying to play those through balls. Sandro just couldn't get past, I believe his Karstrup there. But yes, I agree with the comment there, Bicker and Jeet. Everybody looks in the mood today. This is night and day from Juve. And I've said this, if this is the Juve I watch, regardless of results, I will be happy because this is the bare minimum I ask for. The effort, the drive, and the work rate, right? So let's see, Roma again in possession. Matic, he will come inside. He will look for that link up through Pellegrini or Dybala, and then we'll try and play 1-2s. Juventus just trying to force them to the outside. Back to Cristante. Moretti closes down here. Dybala now trying to work inside there with Matic on a 1-2. Little flip ball there. Danilo wins it. And Juve coming back with it. Rabiot. Ooh, awful ball there. Awful ball there for Kostic to try and deal with. But a little bit slow getting out of the gates there. Kostic had a tough time trying to handle that one. Thought we could have potentially tried to switch field there, but Rabiot was only looking one way, so we'll see here. Okay, ball at the back there with Szczesny out to Bremer. Bremer will take a look, scan, probably go across field. He does to Danilo. Danilo scanning, moving up the pitch slowly. Nice pass inside to Moretti. Moretti finds Vlahovic. Vlahovic, high lob pass over to Kostic. Kostic crosses, this is high and back post. Spinazzola heads out. It'll go out for a Juventus throw. Again, having a guy like Moretti there, him knowing where to go, where to find those pockets, he's already linked up. We've already got more touches with Vlahovic involved this game than we did all of Sampdoria. Do you realize that? It makes a big difference. Finding the right mix in the middle of the park. All right, let's go. Throw in. Trying to find Quad. Tries to cross it in, but couldn't keep it in play, and it goes out for Roma. Goal kick. Already more touches for Vlahovic. That's wild to think about just how bad that Sampdoria game was. All right. Roma at the back now in possession. Scanning and scanning. Goes out to Spinazzola, who will just go back to Rui Patricio, and they will try to go up the other side. Juventus closing things down. Doing so very nicely. Ball inside to Dybala. Dybala draws. No foul. No foul there. I thought he was called. Oh, he did. Very, very late. Very, very late call there. Little bit of a grab there. Oh, linked up the little feet there. Looks like Moretti clipped him. Paulo seems to be making a meal out of it. Let's go. Let's go. I got to give him the gears. Hey, he's not a Juventino anymore. We got to give him the gears, right? Let's go. Let's keep it going. All right, everybody. So I'm going to just pull something up. I'll keep you in the loop on the stats as we go as well, all right? So I'll try and keep you guys numerically kept in line here. Long ball from Roma. Tech's going to see it out for a goal kick here. Let's take a quick look at what we have for the statistics. So possessions 58% at this moment. Okay, 24 minutes in here. 58% possession in favor of Roma. Total attempts 6 for Juventus, 2 for Roma. 2 on target by Juventus, 1 for Roma. Fouls 7 for Juventus, 1 for Roma. Obviously the one we took advantage of through Vlahovic. So fantastic stuff so far. Statistically, they're backing up everything, and yeah, it's very nice. Very nice. So Roma in possession at the back here. Dybala again. They look to play through him. His back pass too high. A little bit of a handball there. Vlahovic gets away with it. He's running at the defense. Slots it over to Cuadrado. Cuadrado's 1v1 there. He has it inside. Locatelli has a rip. It's in. It's in. Goal. Locatelli. Locatelli. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Woo! Come on. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Locatelli. It looked like it might have taken a deflection, but let's go, everybody. Come on. 25 minutes. We got 2-0 Juve. Let's chalk it up. Let's go. Locatelli, baby. Locatelli. Come on. Chalk it up. This is it. This is the Juve we need to see. This is the Juve we need to see consistently. Dybala's back pass. Vlahovic, fortunate to not get the handball call there, and we're running off to the races. Cuadrado had 1v1, slots it inside, and Locatelli with the curler. Look at that hit, baby. Come on. Let's go, everybody. Let's go. Unbelievable. Let's go. Look at this. Luca, baby. Come on. Everybody getting jacked up here. That is a very nice goal and well done by everybody there. Unbelievable. I am absolutely jacked right now. 2-0. Oh, hold on. VAR. No goal. VAR, handball on Vlahovic, as I expected. We got to get that off the board. Sorry, everybody. I thought he was going to get away with it. I called it. I said, fortunate to get away with that handball. VAR intervened, and there you have it. Back to 1-0, everybody. But, again, Juve playing strong, looking good. We just got to keep it going. Keep it going. Roma has been rendered essentially useless in this one offensively, and tactically we're doing very well. And that was a very unlucky play there. You know, the ball just happened to bounce up there. He's running. It's pretty natural. Unfortunate. That's okay, though. Juve's got more goals in them, right, everybody? You could feel it. They got more in there. Let's go. Exciting game? Absolutely. It is exciting game. It is very exciting, and we look good. We look strong. All right, let's go. We got Vlahovic battling with Smalling there. Let's go. Oh, header in from Rabiot. Vlahovic trying to take advantage of that header back to Patricio. That's it. I like the pressure, the intensity. That's what I want to see. This is the Juve I've been waiting for. Let's go. And the thing is, it just can't stop here. And it can't stop here at halftime, and it can't stop here at this game, and it can't stop when we play the lesser sides. This is how we need to play. Closing down spaces, quick passing, connections amongst teammates. It's how we need to play. Cuadrado now up the right side. He's taking his man on 1v1. Doesn't get the foul call there. Matic looked like he put an arm into Quad's face. Matic carrying it up. Finds a through ball to Abraham just ahead of him. Szczesny has it in his hands. Sandro back to Danilo. Danilo over Locatelli. Rabiot has dropped inside. Rabiot back to Szczesny, who should slot it outside to Bremer, which he does. And now we'll take a look up the right side. No, Bremer doesn't even scan. Back to Szczesny. Szczesny over to Danilo. Danilo over to Sandro. Sandro will carry up a bit. Looks over to his side to Kostic. Kostic inside to Danilo. Over to Bremer. Bremer back to Danilo. And Danilo will scan. And this is great too. I completely agree with you, okay? Still love to see that kind of strike from Locatelli. It's an absolute shame on the unfortunate handball. But I love, that's what we need. Our mid stepping up in there and having some rips. Get some shots. Test the keepers. Put them to work. That was a hell of a strike. Long ball. Looking for Cuadrado. Cut off by Ebenezer. Spinazzola. Inside. Pellegrini. Handled by Rabiot. He eats it up. Has it back to Bremer, who will go back to Szczesny. And Juve will regroup. We're at 30 minutes, everybody. My timer's 1 minute off. I apologize. Rabiot. Rabiot coming up. Has Kostic. Kostic can cut in. Kostic is going to try and cross. That's blocked. I want to see Kostic take him on in that scenario, on that type of fast break, because Vlahovic did have 2 on him, and he just had to beat the one guy. I'd like to see him to try and take him on a bit more. Guarantee that cross at least. Here's De Sciglio. De Sciglio tries to go with his left foot. That's a worm burner, and it's soft and wide. All right. Let's go. Let's go, everybody. Great, great, Matt. Oh, that is so unfortunate on that. Keep showing that handball. Mourinho was calling for it immediately. Like I said, on watching it live, I thought it was going to get called immediately. Ref didn't see it. Ref was actually directly behind Vlahovic, so probably couldn't see it. Bremer having it. Oh, Kostic with a nice turn. You're off. You're off. Slots inside to Miretti. Have a hit, kid. Oh, it's blocked. Oh, that's it, Miretti. Blocked. It's out for a corner kick. That's fantastic play. That is fantastic play, man. My God, that's beautiful. The turn from Kostic. Miretti on his horse to make sure he's that option. Oh, beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Miretti on the corner. Pellegrini watching short. Have it in there. Let's go. Get ahead to this. Get ahead to this. Let's go. Corners in from Miretti. Ooh. Tough one to deal with there. Line or short side. Kostic. Cross back over trying to find Vlahovic. Cleared out. Still in possession with Juve. Rabiot getting it on the right flank. Rabiot has it in. A little bit of a floating cross. Oh, Danilo. Bad read there. Bad read there. Now Dybala in possession. Foul by Kostic, but shuts the whole play down. Danilo on a misread there. Gave that ground to Dybala there. And Kostic come in and cleans him up. Shuts everything down. Oh, Miretti. Smalling did well blocking that. Looked like a hand on the way up and whatnot, but it wouldn't get called off that on that foul just because of the bounce. They won't call that. Matic coming up for Roma. Over to the side to Spinazzola. All the way back, Ibanez. Over to Cristante. And Roma working the outsides. What did I say before the game, everybody? Force Roma to work around the outsides. Do not make it easy for them to link up through the middle. Try and rule out Dybala, Pellegrini, Abraham as much as you can, and that's what Juve is doing. They're doing a fantastic job of it as well. Miretti finds Sandro rolling in. Sandro over to Kostic. Kostic is going to go inside to Miretti. Miretti scanning. Scans before he even gets that ball. That might have been a foul. Yes, yes! Another good position. Come on, Vlahovic. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Let's go, Vlahovic. I had to get a false air horn in there on the second goal. Let's bring the air horn back for a third one. Come on. Let's bring it this time and make it count. Let's see here. You're going to probably have Quad and Dusan line up over this one. Let him go again. Let Vlahovic go again. And I have him in Fantacalcio team, so I wouldn't mind that. Let's go. Get as many as we can with Dusan. 1-0. 34 minutes. Can Vlahovic strike again? Can he do it again, Juventini? Him and Quad are having a discussion over it. I say let him go again. Might as well. You're feeling it. Feeling it? Let it fly. Come on, everybody. Quadrado steps. He hits. Oh, low, hard one. Patrizio right there. Patrizio reading Quad's hit. All right. Oh, yeah. Patrizio staring right at him the second that our wall breaks apart. Oh, break there, but Szczesny beats Dybala to it and reads that nicely. Vlahovic putting Smalling under there. Oh, Smalling does well to get out of that scenario. Spinazzola now coming up the left side. Has to slow up because Quadrado gets back. Spinazzola moving to the inside now. Slots it over. Mancini up the side. Roma through Dybala. Down deep. Ball easily crossed in. Easily handled by Szczesny. All right, everybody. What a strong, strong first half showing so far. Okay, we're at 30, closing in on 36 minutes. Strong, strong showing from Juventus. Not a lot of threat coming from Roma. They are trying to strike fast when they do. If we leave them to the build-up and force them to the outsides, we've been doing very well. Vlahovic able to stop that and slow it up. Miretti gets in. Now Kostic. Kostic moving forward. Back to Locatelli. Locatelli over to Sandro. Sandro into Miretti. Miretti to Sandro. Locatelli and Miretti are deep now. They'll have to slot back. Locatelli dropping back. Bremer over to the side to Quadrado. Force Quadrado into a 50-50. Bit of a suicide ball there. Spinazzola with an awful pass missing Dybala. Back into Juve's possession to Locatelli. Locatelli finds Miretti. Miretti slows things down. Back to Sandro. Over to Kostic. Kostic slowing things down. Back to Danilo. Danilo to Locatelli. Real slow now. Real slow. Bremer moving up. Not going to his side. Does now. De Sciglio will switch field over to Danilo. Danilo's got space to move it forward and advance the ball. He passes over to Sandro. Sandro now. Over to Kostic. Kostic back to Sandro. Locatelli wants it. Locatelli has it. He can scan now up the field. Cross coming in. Rabiot just couldn't get there. Look at that. Oh, that's a foul. There you go. Another good spot. Another good position for Juventus on a free kick. Let's see if we can get another one. And we have, yes, Miretti should definitely start over McKennie. Hey, I've been screaming it from the mountaintops, okay? You can only have one out of these three players on the pitch at the same time. Rabiot, McKennie, Zakaria. Choose one each match. That's it. You can only have one. If you want a true combination in the midfield to give you good balance, you can only have one of those guys out at the same time. Okay. Very, very close. to the first one. Let's see if we can go. Let's see if we can get this one in here from Vlahovic. Vlahovic on this one. Nobody else next to this one. Will he go to the back post and try and fool Patrizio? After Patrizio, you'd have to think Patrizio's going to cheat to the same side Vlahovic went on the first one. I wonder if Vlahovic is going to try and blast this one back post. Here he goes. He goes again back at that short side post, and this one goes over the bar. And Patrizio was there very, very fast. Goal kick asked to be taken again by the referee. We're at 39 minutes, Juventini, okay? So 1-0 Juventus. Had a second. Disallowed, of course. Deschilio now gets the foul. And Juve will be able to take shape and move forward on this free kick. An unbelievable first half of football from Juventus. Really, really shutting down Roma very, very well. And leaving them really with not a whole lot of anything, really, for opportunities. So we're at 50% possession split with them right now at closing in on the 40th minute, okay? 50-50. 10 total attempts from Juventus, 3 on target. Only 2 attempts from Roma, with 1 being on target. Juventus doing an excellent job. Fouls still higher for Juventus. 9 fouls from Juve, 3 from Roma. But that's because we're getting fouls from the press and pressuring them up the pitch. So those fouls, we're not taking the fouls back in our territory, and that's a positive. But what a night and day from the last game, Juventini. This is great stuff. Roma working it at the back here. It's Ibanez. Ibanez on it there. Back to Smalling. Smalling scanning. Back to Ibanez. Ibanez moving forward. Will find Matic inside. Matic looking for a link up in the middle. Finds Pellegrini. Pellegrini is swarmed. And Bremer now will have it out. Goes outside to Cuadrado. Cuadrado, nice play inside. And we just launch it up the pitch. Vlahovic will battle with Ibanez. He wins the battle. Rabiot comes in to clean up. And a foul and a yellow card. Well done by Rabiot to fight through that and work hard. This is the mix. This is the mix. I've been saying this. Okay? Rabiot has a place. He's good at things. He is very physical, very energetic. You can use that. You just can't require him to be the technical player and the creative player. But he has a place. I look at midfields like I do center back, and it's more about the combination and the pairings and who you group together. That's how I see the midfields. It's no coincidence that from the last game to this one, we look better, and the midfield's got Miretti, who makes sense. 1 out of Rabiot, McKennie, and Zakaria, and you have Locatelli. It's no difference that it looks night and day. Deschilio. Up the right. It's going to have a cross in. Vlahovic has 2 to deal with there, and it's just headed back Patrizio's way. He's got it in his hands. Closing in on 42 minutes, Juventini. All right. Mancini trying to go up to Abraham. He is swallowed up by Sandro. All defenders not allowing those guys to hold up and turn. Fantastic stuff. This is just a great half of football. This is exactly what I wanted to see. So the referee's checking something here. Not sure what exactly, and the announcers, the commentators don't really know. Apparently, they're checking a possible penalty. Okay, but play on. So I'm not sure. Something on that mix-up on the cross into Vlahovic. I didn't see anything that looked out of the ordinary, but yeah, he was checking something. So it's interesting. Maybe they'll show something on a replay. Who knows? They're showing it now. I'm not quite sure what. I didn't see anything there out of the norm. Miretti plays it back to Locatelli. Locatelli over to Sandro. Sandro moving up the pitch. Sandro finds Kostic. Kostic back to Locatelli. Locatelli will scan, finds Rabiot. Rabiot has Deschilio there. Didn't find him in time. Lob pass over to Kostic. Kostic with the one touch in Sandro's path, but Sandro unable to handle it, and it goes out for a throw-in. All right. Closing in on the half, everybody. Closing in on 44 minutes here. We'll probably, there was some cards distributed, so we'll probably get, a minute to two of added time here. Roma, again, struggling to just find any kind of rhythm moving the ball. Oh, Miretti did well. Takes the foul there. Takes the foul there as he turned his man. Talented youngster, that's for sure. Spun him very, very nice, and Mancini had his body there. I can understand a defender's frustration as he has nowhere to go there as he stops, but you got to be in control, apparently, so it is a foul. It'll be indirect because of obstruction, right? Kostic on this one from the left side. Let's see if he can get an impact in this one and put a money cross in there, and hopefully we can get to the other side of it. Come on. Let's go. Let's go, Juve. Come on. Come on. Get those chants going. Here it is. Cross in. Oh, Smalling clears it out. They just head that up. Dybala with a very poor clearance. Oh, just didn't stop that in the path. Roma being put under. Oh. Ref says no to Spinazzola trying to draw one. Oh, that pass too slow to Vlahovic. Juve a little caught out of position right now. Abraham on the side. And Sandro closes down. Sees it out for throw. Now he can get over to his left side where he needs to be. 1 minute of added time. Okay, Juventini, 1 minute of added time here. Let's see here. Roma just working it at the back here. Already half of that minute chewed up. Header in. See it out there. Deschilio playing with a little bit of fire there, but he sees it out. It's Roma corner kick here. I close this out. This will be the last play of the half, I'm sure of it. Corner in. Over to the back post, over and out, and that's half Juventini. A strong, strong half. Let's get into this, okay? Let's get into this mix. 1-0 Juventus. We had the 2-0 goal ruled off. Unfortunate handball by Vlahovic. But, man, what a positive half of football. Miretti, we needed this kid because this was the sign we needed from Max that it's time to take that next step. It's time to grow. Miretti doing a fantastic job. Looks very, very good. In that, it makes everything look better. Makes the left side look better because you don't have the Sandro Rabiot awkwardness. Left side looks better with Miretti there. Rabiot brings balance and stability to the right side. This is good. This is good. Arash brings up my next point. Get ready for full grease in the second half here. I hope that's not the case. And I want the same intensity. I want the same pressure coming from there so that we can get things going, okay? But full grease fest, maybe not full because one's not enough. They know that. Max knows that. Juve, the players, they know that. And there's goals to be had. I said it at the start of this game, and Juve's done a fantastic job in all the things we need to do, okay? Need to keep Roma to the outside. Force them to build up through regular play and keep them away from the counterattacks. The counterattacks are killers. They're too skilled and strong for that. We've taken that away. We've forced them to the outside. They've had next to nothing for opportunities, okay? In terms of what Juve needs to do. Juve needs to connect the links up top. Miretti is the key to that and has been the key to that, and he's done a fantastic job. He's been the difference, and he's allowed Vlahovic to get much more involved. Vlahovic is doing what he needs to do, and that's winning the battles and taking advantage of, in my opinion, a soft back line. So there you have it. Fantastic stuff. We need to get it going. Massive thank you to Ron Rossitano, who's basically engaged the super chat there with the donation. More of this, please. Absolutely. More of it all. More of this, too. These live watch-alongs. I love doing this, okay? I hope you guys are enjoying it. I hope you're enjoying with the scoreboard, the clock, the sound effects. I hope you're having a good time because I love doing these and I want to do way more of these season. Massive thank you to Ron. Again, if anybody feels inclined to, we have Super Chat enabled. You can donate to the channel or grab yourself some awesome gear from our shop, okay? And we do have the YouTube shop, so you can check it out on our YouTube channel. Striped Hearts Apparel is now directly linked with our YouTube, okay? So make sure you check out the shop, check out our cool designs, and we have plenty more new ones coming out soon, okay? So massive thank you to all of you for the continued support. This is the match we were waiting for this week with high anticipation. Juve has answered the call, okay? And they have delivered in the first half. But now the second half, no let up. Let's keep it going, okay? Fantastic half of football. Bikram Jeet there, well done, boys. Please come back and score another one. One will not be enough, in my opinion. But if we go, and I'm not even going to talk about it, okay? I'm not even going to talk about it because I don't want to ruin anything, all right? But let's keep it going. Rick, Sabrian, dai Alberto, dai Juve, fino alla fine, forza. Let's go. Keep it rolling, okay? Death clutch, jumping in here. Death clutch. Fantastic seeing you in here. So, let's take a look here. Arash, I was told Allegri does not play anyone born after 1997. Who are these Dusan, Locatelli, and Miretti guys? There you go. Look, we needed Miretti to have a strong showing, okay? We needed that. Big time so that Max would have the faith moving forward. Miretti's done a great job. And he is crucial, I think, to us in achieving balance in the midfield, at least until Paul Pogba comes back. Now picture this, Juventini. If we can put this together, okay, and we could start showing a system that makes sense, that is balanced, like this first half, and we could continue to do this consistently. When you start adding the names of Di Maria, Paul Pogba, later on, Chiesa, things can be extremely strong and well off for Juventus, but we need to, it's crucial that Max gets it right now, okay, and moving forward. This is a big step this half, but the second half, we have to answer the questions. No let up, no grease jobs. Not before it's at least in some type of safe manner. One goal. No, I want to see Juve kill this one off, okay? I want to see minimum one more goal. In the second half, apply the same amount of pressure. Do not allow them to get comfortable. Continue to push them to the outsides. And offensively, continue to drive that ball forward and take advantage of that back line. Just seeing the replay on this Vlahovic free kick goal again, he is unbelievable. That is a fantastic free kick. Dipping, bar down, Patrizio flat-footed. Absolutely amazing. It is a shame. It is a crazy shame for Locatelli to not get that goal, because that hit was a thing of beauty, okay? And everything that led up to that was a thing of beauty. The pressure on dybala, stealing the ball from Vlahovic, feeding Cuadrado, and then Cuadrado having it back, and Locatelli running in and not thinking twice about it, okay? So, again, this there was questions in the Matchday Live about what is Max's system? Like, what is it and what not? Is it failing? And I said, well, it's too tough to decide just as of yet, because we have still yet to see a true balanced midfield. So it's like it's hard to see what we will achieve and everything. But again, the link up, you have to get that right mix in the middle, and then you can truly see what you can build upon and then create patterns, and then the players can form that chemistry. So until you get the right mix, it's very, very hard to just say, yeah, you're going to be able to do this, you're going to be able to do that. It doesn't quite work that way. And we've all been saying it. You know, a lot of us have been saying, hey, this is what the midfield should be. This is who we should see. And Miretti's showing it. He's showing why. You know, certain traits, skills, and abilities, you can't just expect other guys to have them. You either have them or you don't. And that's fine, because a midfield needs a hard-nosed, gritty type player. But it also needs that skillful, dribbler and whatnot. And it needs, it just needs balance. It needs to be, you can't just rag on one player consistently all the time. If he's expected to do something he's not capable of, at some point the coach needs to intervene. Credit to Massimiliano Allegri. You started Miretti, and Miretti is rewarding you for it. And the team, this is something outside of Max, the team is playing with the proper attitude and desire and drive, because we can't go out against these teams that we need to impose our will on, like Sampdoria, and come out flat with next to nothing and whatnot. We need to put them under. And if we played like this, that Sampdoria game would have been a blowout. I'm telling you, if we played like this from the start, Sampdoria wouldn't have had anything at all, and we would have had that victory too. This is what I expect, bare minimum, consistently. That effort and drive and motivation. Fantastic stuff. We're going to get to the halftime stats. So, 51%. I'm starting to lose my voice already. I'm so jacked, everybody. 51% possession, Roma. 49 Juve. 10 total attempts for Juventus with 3 on target. Only 3 total attempts for Roma, okay? I want to say this as well. Roma has gotten 20 plus attempts in their first 2 matches against Cremonese and against Salernitana. If Juve can shut them down in the second half and keep them at such a low rate, this is a strong, strong sign from our defense too. Our defense that is using Danilo as a center back when we have even Gatti in there, Rugani, Bonucci's going to come back again. It's very promising stuff. This is a massive positive in this half, but it's only one half. We need to see it consistently, okay? So there you go. Naveen, I'm with you. I'm with you 100%. I hope the same. And it can't be. It can't be a one-game show, and it especially can't be a one-half show, because Roma has the power to turn this thing around, and quickly. This second half is going to be massive, and it's going to be key. Everybody, quick reminder, smash that like button while you're here. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, okay? This is your one-stop shop for everything Juve. All Juve, all the time, baby, okay? So, we've got our man, Joe Cappuccino, okay, team member of All Juve Cast, there entering now. I will kill him if he didn't get, because he's sitting in the curva, I will kill him if he didn't get a video recording of that free kick from Locatelli, all right? Or, sorry, Vlahovic. If he didn't get that goal on video, being directly behind there, I will kill him, okay? I hope he's got that. It's going to be amazing. So, Michael Lloyd joining in here saying, imagine it was Di Maria and Freddie Church on the wings instead of Kostic and Cuadrado. I like to dream. And that's just it. We need to establish this, what we just saw there, make it consistent, and then you bring in the guns. Let's go. Let's go. And again, it's going to be all about figuring it out without those guys. And then once they come back, that should just be a bonus. These guys should be luxuries. It should be luxuries, right? The other key here, okay? The other key thing about that, you establish this system, you establish this play, this cohesiveness, okay, this unity amongst the players while those guys are out. Well, when those guys come back and these guys come in the sub, man, their confidence is going to be much, much higher, right? Because they've done it. They've done it and established it while these guys are out. It's a big thing. It's a big positive. This was a big step in the right direction, but it's only been one half. So we just need to see it consistently now. And the second half, we see these players warming up out there. Roma, I don't know if they're going to make any changes instantly. I would expect none to start for the second half there. But we'll see. I don't expect any from Max to start there. Roma might make some tweaks. They might make some tweaks. Mourinho, maybe. But I doubt immediately at the half. You see El Shaarawy warming up and whatnot. But again, even if El Shaarawy enters, it would almost be like Mourinho would have to basically take a risk in order to gain. Because if you just changing one for one out of your forwards there for El Shaarawy, for me, he's got to get rid of like a Karsdorp or something. And then you're running a risk at the back. So it's like very interesting call for Mourinho to make. If it's one for one at the top, I'm not concerned because we've shut them down and applied the pressure on them and everything. So I'm not too worried. If he tries to make a more attacking change there, then again, maybe the door opens for us to take advantage and get that second one, okay? Second one that we had, unfortunately, handball there. So let's get to some of your thoughts here, and we'll see what everybody's thinking here. And Kush saying everybody was rinsing Max before the game. Hey, you know, that Sampdoria one, it had to be like this one, if we're being honest, Kush. And we were pretty harsh on Max at the Matchday Live based on what we were seeing projected, which, again, I would have been harsh on him if he started that way, which would have been McKennie as a trequartista. When I'm hearing stuff like that, and we have a guy like Miretti who has the abilities to play that position and do it properly, then yeah, I get pretty frustrated and I have to ask questions of the highest paid Serie A manager. Okay, I'd have to ask questions. But he did something that we all agreed on. And even though he had Danilo at the back and Szczesny just coming off injury in a big game with a team that you weren't sure what we were going to get out of this game and attacks very strong, the positive that outweighed all of it was that he went with Miretti and is now showing faith in these guys in a big match. Massive positive, and I gave Max a ton of props for it. Much deserved. Roma don't have much strength on the bench. Yeah, I mean, you're looking at Zalewski and El Shaarawy, and again, if it's one for one at forwards with El Shaarawy and one of the other guys, fine with it. Absolutely fine with it. Let's see what Mr. Maxon says. Miretti is really matured and technical, and he's really doing good on the left. I think he's better than McKennie. McKennie isn't really a midfielder. He's a good runner who can make good run-ins and score and whatnot. I called him today, I called McKennie a crash and bang. I called him a crash and bang midfielder, and that's how I kind of look at him, right? Mix it up, and again, one of him, Rabiot, and Zakaria can alternate on that right side. But I really think it's important for us to play guys like Locatelli, Miretti in creative positions until Pogba comes back, right? So, yeah, it's interesting stuff. But Miretti, you're right. He's doing a great job. And he does look much more polished than a 19-year-old, you know? Like, it's very impressive. Everyone pumped up social media and everything. Yes. I'm reading all your comments here. Finally, Juve's playing beautiful football. Miretti surprised me, to be honest. Top quality. Yeah, you know what? Beautiful half. So here you go. Not one change, but two changes for Roma. Okay, we have Zalewski coming in and El Shaarawy. So there you have it. Two changes by Mourinho to try and turn the tide for his team, okay? So instantly, quick substitutions. Spinazzola, one to leave. And it looks like Mancini, the other. Yes, there you go. All right, we're getting ready for the second half, Juventini. This is going to be, yes, Lucci, you're right. Very attack-minded changes. And, yes, shifting to that 4. So it's going to be interesting to see. It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. So a bit of a shift there. Now it becomes a little chess match with Mo and Allegri. And we have kickoff second half. Let's see what happens. Juve, no grease fest, baby. No grease fest. Let's get those likes up, Juventini. Let's go and subscribe. Come on. All right, so we got a Juve throw after Cuadrado's pass deflected out for throw-in. So we have De Sciglio now on it. Throws it into the middle of the pitch. Danilo there. He's going to slot it over to Sandro. No, he goes forward ahead to Miretti. Miretti has Kostic to his left. Slows things down back to Sandro. Sandro over to Danilo. Danilo will scan. Probably go over to Bremer. De Sciglio has somebody on him. Bremer will cut back. Head to Danilo. Danilo taking a look. Might have a long pass. No. Takes a step forward. Finds De Sciglio. De Sciglio will pump it forward. Finds Vlahovic. Tried to one-touch it into Quad's path. Didn't work out. Vlahovic on it. Inside to Cuadrado. Over to De Sciglio. De Sciglio. Locatelli screaming for it. Get it to him quicker, boys. Come on. Rabiot, too far ahead and too hard for Locatelli. Dybala in possession for Roma. He's in the middle of the pitch. Running. Scampering. Trying to find somebody. Finds Karsdorp. Karsdorp back to Cristante. Cristante over. Ibanez. Inside to Matic. Matic scanning. Over to the outside. That'll be where El Shaarawy will occupy. Back to Ibanez. Ibanez over to Smalling. Smalling's going to take a look forward. Scans over to Karsdorp. Karsdorp quickly closed down by Kostic. Kostic, Miretti, Vlahovic, all putting pressure. Roma, they force a turnover. Bad ball back from Sandro to Danilo. Leaves him high and dry. Danilo forced to have it out for a Roma throw. All right. Let's go. Come on. Let's kick it up. Let's get the atmosphere going. Hey, let's get some chance. Come on. Keep the pressure up. Let's force some turnovers. Let's put them under this half. Come on. Again, Roma. Just working it through the middle here. Matic just trying to find some space. Wants to take a look forward, but can't. Hides it over to Smalling. Smalling over to Karsdorp. Again, quickly closed up by Kostic. Forcing them back. And Roma not finding the lanes they want to. So Juve giving them the outside a little bit, but Kostic actually hasn't even been giving them that. Try to go over the top to Tammy Abraham as he tries to drift out from the central position to find some pockets of space, but still being taken away from him by Juventus. Locatelli now back to De Sciglio. De Sciglio over the top in Cuadrado's path. He just couldn't settle it. Ibanez trying to come out with it. Moves it forward. It looks like it had gone out for a throw-in, and it has. It'll be Juve's throw-in. 1-0. We are just, 48 minutes, 12 seconds in. Let's go. Vlahovic on it now. Ibanez on his back. Vlahovic looking for an option. He's going to switch field over there. Has Miretti. Miretti can turn and take a look. Quick. Come on. Over to Sandro. Over to Kostic. Kostic, low cross. Oh, Miretti couldn't handle it. Hard low cross in. Looked like, I don't think Kostic was trying to go him. He was probably trying to go across his way, but man, if he even passes it into him, Miretti can maybe cut inside for a shot. But again, good movement. Miretti finding the spaces. Doing very, very well. All right, Locatelli back now to Danilo. Danilo will switch field over to Bremer. Bremer's had to settle this. A little bit of pressure coming in. He finds De Sciglio. De Sciglio's got time to settle. De Sciglio, the Roma killer. Remember the last match we faced him? And De Sciglio getting that winner. Late 4-3. Nice. Nice turn here. Rabiot slots it over to Kostic. Kostic coming in. Low hard cross. Oh, Miretti dummied it. Let it run. Cleared out. Tammy Abraham losing it as Bremer continues to get physical with him and keep it like that. Keep it like that, Bremer. Don't you ever change. Let's go. Kostic inside. Sandro finds himself there. Miretti took up the flank position. Kostic now on it. Over to the back to Danilo. Danilo inside to Miretti. Over to Kostic. Kostic finds Miretti. Oh, just cut off by Karsdorp there. Nicely cut off too, because that would have been trouble for Roma. Big trouble. Danilo doesn't let Abraham go. Sees it out for throw-in. Tough sledding for him, and we have to make it tough sledding for all their guys up top. 50 minutes in. Let's go. Let's go. All right, let's see. Zalewski there over El Shaarawy. Zalewski now trying to take on Juan Cuadrado. Gets by him. De Sciglio cleans it up for a throw-in. Matic inside El Shaarawy. El Shaarawy scans over to Cristante. Cristante inside trying to find dybala. Cut out. Kostic. Vlahovic battling for it with Matic. Matic just comes out with it. Oh, finds a good pass to Abraham, but Bremer doesn't let him breathe. Sees it out for a corner kick. Yeah, tough battling there. Vlahovic battling with Matic, trying to get it back. Matic turned and came away with it, but Bremer reading the play very, very nicely. Found himself in position to get it away. Corner kick for Roma here. 51 minutes, 15 seconds. Here it comes. Outswinger, headed out. And it'll go to Matic. Matic trying to have it far side. Cuadrado cutting it off. Slowing things down now. In possession. De Sciglio back to Cuadrado. Cuadrado back to De Sciglio. Switch field. Switch field. There it is. Over to Sandro. Ooh, Sandro one touch back to Danilo. Danilo inside. Locatelli will take a look. Has Rabiot. Rabiot's got some space. We can move ahead now. Sees De Sciglio, gives it to De Sciglio. De Sciglio slows it up to Cuadrado. Cuadrado's going to go way over to Kostic. Kostic settles it. He goes inside to Sandro. Sandro back to Danilo. Danilo scanning. Over to Cuadrado. Cuadrado's got De Sciglio out on the right. He puts it into him. De Sciglio eyes up across. It's low and hard at Vlahovic's feet, but he couldn't handle it. Matic now. Again, pressure. Pressure. Put him under. Let's go. Pop it forward, and it's out for a Juve throw, and that's it. When they try and work their way out, just keep them pinned like that. The press has been missing from Juve. It was non-existent against Samp. De Sciglio on the throw for Juventus. Come on. Let's go, guys. Let's find that next one. Come on. Cuadrado trying to draw a foul there. Abraham comes in, rips it, does get a deflection off De Sciglio, so it's Roma's throwing. Abraham's hot there. He's fired up. He's been having to feed off scraps. Something Vlahovic can speak to from last game against Sampdoria. 50-50, backed off by Juve. Again, off. It looks like dybala trying to battle, closed down by 3 Juve players to win that ball back. Kostic quickly getting out to be an option to the left side. Oh, nice switch field to Cuadrado. He's got the 1v1. Zalewski. Oh, left-footed. Oh, Cuadrado goes across goal left-footed. Looked closer live than I'm sure it, or on TV than I'm sure it was. It looked like it might have gone straight out. Yeah, it was not curling much. Didn't start to curl till it was already by. But that's okay. Take advantage of the 1v1s. Get opportunities. Put that pressure on there. Let's go. Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. Juventini, let's go. Come on. So Matic in control now. Cristante finds dybala. Dybala drops deeper and deeper. Abraham just muscled out of there by Bremer again. Abraham's, oh yeah. And the thing is that, you just got to remain sharp the entire match. You can't have any let-ups. Locatelli just trying to bomb one up there. Vlahovic is going to battle. Ibanez gets that one. Matic now scanning, turning and looking. And like I was saying, it only takes one. That's why I want to see Juve push a little harder, a little more for that second goal, because it only takes one slip up, right? Cristante over to the outside to Karsdorp. Karsdorp finding dybala. Dybala getting behind Kostic, but Kostic quickly forcing him out and out wide. It's out for a Roma throw. Kostic's work rate is second to none. I've been impressed with that at the very least, and that's all I can ask. Matic trying to tee one up from about 30, maybe further yards than that. Blocked out to their back line. Roma in possession at halfway. Now it's Ibanez over to Cristante. Cristante scanning, trying to go over the top. And Juve can turn this. Miretti just unable to control it properly and have it in his path there. Was stripped of it, was looking for the foul, none given. Don't think there was anything there. That's the right call. Play down the line, but it goes out of bounds. Not able to find Pellegrini making that run down the right flank. Sandro taking his time to get the throw in for Juventus. The pace, the tempo is definitely slowed down in the second half. Juventini, okay, it's definitely slowed down here. But again, I'm looking for a little bit more. We're 56 minutes here. I need a little bit more push. Rabiot down right now. Not sure the extent of it, the degree. They're asking if he needs a card. It appears that Rabiot said no. Not sure what the problem is there. They're not showing a replay at the moment of exactly what's happened. The training staff's out there taking a look. He's getting the spray on the inside of the thigh, looks like. Juve players taking a cooling break at this moment. Man, that free kick, they're showing it again. Just absolutely beautiful. Vlahovic. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So, let's take the opportunity here to just give you again some quick stats. 50% possession. Okay, so it's split. 11 total attempts for Juve. Roma with 4. Still only 1 on target. 3 on target for Juventus. And yeah, what are we looking at here? The rest. 6. Couple blocked ones too by Juve too. So they're actually very, very strong numbers for Juve in comparison to the game we just came out of. Much, much better. So it looks like there is going to be a change. Zaccaria is going to come into the pitch now for Rabiot. Okay. We'll wait to see on reports, see what happens with Adrian Rabiot. Not sure the extent of it. Don't even know what necessarily happened. Okay, but we will see. All right, 58 minutes. Juve in possession. We've got Zaccaria on the pitch now for Rabiot. Bremer on it. Back to Tech. Tech will go to Danilo. Danilo has Sandro on his left. Gives him the ball. Sandro a bit of a bad touch there. Roma able to win it and come back inside, and they're coming back quick, trying to turn it. Oh, Miretti gets the call there, and it looked like that touch took Abraham out of there. I don't think there was much there at all. They were both dragging their legs back there, and he's already on the ground. A bit of an unfortunate one there for Miretti, but nonetheless, just a free kick. And deep in, well, not deep, but almost midway. Roma's in possession now. Matic trying to find Abraham. It's cut off. Ooh, Miretti got to get the ball there. Don't know if he's starting to show signs of maybe being a little gassed or not, but misreading that one a bit. So Karsdorp. Oh, Kostic. What did I say about the work rate on this guy? Finding Miretti inside. Miretti holding it up, finding Zaccaria. Zaccaria. He's going to slow up. Luca screaming for it. Oh, ball ahead of him, but Luca's able to settle it. Kostic now on it. Slow things down. That pass has to be on. Zaccaria trying to play off of Vlahovic. Vlahovic handled. Oh, Luca with the ball over the top, trying to find Vlahovic quickly. Miretti trying to close in there. Roma clears it. There we go. Now we get some pressure. Keep putting them under, Juve. Let's go. Pick things up. Locatelli asking for the ball, but Pellegrini closing in on him. Zaccaria now plays it over to Quadrado. Quadrado playing it deep for Zaccaria. Zaccaria Trying to cross it in. Sees it out. It's going to be a Juve corner kick. That's it. Pick it up. Get the pressure going. Let's go. Let's go. Hope Rabiot is okay from Kush. Absolutely. We do not need injuries with anybody. And of course, Fagioli, there were questions in the Match Day Live about Fagioli, what's going on with him. He's actually got a muscle injury. So, yeah, we need our guys healthy and staying fit. Okay, so, yes, we hope that all is well with Adrien Rabiot. Let's get into this now. Corner kick for Juve. 60-minute mark. Get ahead to it. Oh, hit it! Yo! Oh, there was a foul anyways, so it wouldn't have amounted to anything. Absolute cannon there off the upright. Poster still shaking. My word. Wow. Okay. The threats are there. Keep it rolling. I'm not sure what's going on here. It looks like they played it, but ref says no. Replay it again. We have a substitute. So the ref's calling it, saying slow things down. It's going to be Selic coming in for Karsdorp. 61 minutes. So we have 3 changes for Roma right now, and we only have the one for Juventus, and that's from Rabiot getting injured. Hopefully all is well with him. Ibanez trying to work it up, finding Matic. Matic will move forward, scanning, trying to find El Shaarawy. Does El Shaarawy turns his man. Turns De Sciglio there. Trying to keep going, but De Sciglio cleans it up. Zakaria into De Sciglio's path. Sorry, not Zakaria. That was Cuadrado. Cuadrado, it's back in his path. Inside. Oh, not enough mustard on it. Gets cut off. And Roma trying to come back the other way. Abraham looking like a trampoline out there trying to settle that ball down. And that's because of the pressure being put on them from the back. And that's what we need out of our defenders, pushing them back constantly and putting that pressure on. So, fantastic stuff. Let's go. Come on, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Let's go, let's go. Get the crowd noise going in there. 10% of Curva Sud, so we're not back to full strength. We got to bring it here on the channel. Let's go. Come on. Back to Szczesny. Szczesny's going to long one this one up the pitch. Vlahovic is going to battle for it with Ibanez. He gets it. Back at Cuadrado. Cuadrado's going to switch field over to Moretti. There you go. You have space moving up. He finds Kostic. Kostic, come on. You and Selic. Tries to go for the cross early. Goes off of Selic out for corner kick. Let's get to the end of this one and let's take that 2-goal lead. Come on. Let's get to the end of this one. To be fair, I haven't really liked the deliveries on our corners. So it looks like Moretti's going to take this one. Come on. Let's get to the end of this one. Come on. Inside short to Cuadrado. Puts Kostic under. Suicide. Suicide. I do not like short corner kicks. I never have. Is Kostic even up yet? I think he's down after having been suicided on that. Have corner kicks inside. Just have them in the mixer. Kostic is up now, thankfully. Appears he's going to be okay. God. Unnecessary 50-50s drive me nuts. Cuadrado now finds himself on the left. Oh my God, you have space. Inside. Oh. Moretti. Over to Zakaria. Just can't get that cross over. We had opportunities. Keep putting them under. Cuadrado's going to head it back out. Kind of asking questions of his D back there. Putting that pass back there like that. Especially when you have them pinned up there. Had an option to the outside. Okay, Zakaria now. He's on it. He's scanning. Try to work the give and go. The ball was bad, but we get away with it with a handball after Matic slipping on it. I don't know what more Zakaria is looking for out of that. He called it. Maybe wants colored because it's blatant yellow? Sure. Ultimately, who cares? Let's go. Let's get this second goal, Juve. Come on. 65 minutes. Juve working it around the back. Over to Danilo. Danilo's got Sandro. Sandro's got space to scan. Take a look. He's going to go inside. Locatelli scanning. He's got pressure coming. Sandro over to the side. Over to Kostic, who plays it inside. Vlahovic just gets it taken away from him by Smalling. Matic now scanning. Finds Pellegrini. Pellegrini moving forward. Zakaria comes in and closes that down and wins it. There you go. There's your ball-winning midfielder. Keep it going. Keep it going. So the thing is, right now, with our group of midfielders, you can't really technically change Miretti unless you bring on Rovella and move Locatelli to that spot. Otherwise, you're sacrificing a bit. Here comes Miretti. He's scanning. Having it back to Sandro. Sandro inside to Locatelli. Locatelli moving forward, scanning. Nice ball over to Cuadrado. Oh, just cut off. Zalewski there and got enough. Didn't cut it off completely and it goes out for Juve throw-in. My God, Juventini, come on. Let's go. Juve throw, the pace, tempo, everything's slowed down. Juve still feels in control of this one. Okay, but again, one moment can happen just like that. Love to see them get a second. De Sciglio trying to cut in there, put pressure. Matic cuts it off. Matic is moving forward. He's scanning. Pellegrini with the nice turn. He finds a run up the pitch from Selic there. Selic slows it down. Slows it down as Sandro gets back into position. Dybala moving across the middle. Trying to link up here. Oh, finding Abraham there. But gets a soft shot off there and Szczesny's all over it. 67 minutes in here. Again, it could turn very, very fast. We're starting to play a very slow game. It's making things a little bit easier for Roma. Don't make things easy on them. Miretti gets called that it went off of him here, so it's going to be thrown to Roma. Cristante on it. Over to the back to Ibanez here. Ibanez moving up the pitch. He's going to have it back to Cristante. Cristante scanning into Matic. Matic finding Pellegrini. Pellegrini over to Dybala, who's drifted all the way to the right flank. He's cutting into Cristante. Cristante scanning. Finding Matic. Matic moving and scanning. Can only go to the side to Zalewski. Zalewski might take Cuadrado on. He's trying to. Can't. Has to retreat. All the way back to Matic. Matic to Cristante. Cristante inside. Back to Cristante. All the way back to Smalling. Smalling scanning into Cristante. Juve not budging from that shell. Giving them the outsides. Zalewski again. Cuadrado on him. Zakaria closing the top drifting ball. That's crossed in. Goes off to Sciglio out for a corner kick to Roma. So we're closing in on 70 minutes. Okay, we're at 68 and a half here. We're going to see if they're going to get some more changes here for Juventus and see what Max will do here. So let's see what's going to end up happening. Arash saying the triangles this game. Who knew you needed 3 points for drawing a triangle? Locatelli, Miretti linking to left or right wing with ease. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Oh, no. Just like that. Just like that. We said, what have I been saying here second half? What have I been saying? It could change like that, Juventini. It could change like that. Roma finding one in the 69th. Corner kick. Corner kick. Dybala bounces. Tammy Abraham on the header. That's always a tough one. That's always a tough one when a corner goes across, comes back in. It's very easy to lose your man. They lost Tammy there, and he puts it home. Like I said, doesn't matter if you're all over these guys all game. Striker, forwards like that, they got dangerous players. They only need one opportunity, okay? So it's you just can't play like this. We got to pick up the tempo. You see Danilo now calling for it. Let's go. Pick it up. It's got to get better. We slowed down too much. Slowed down too much. Got to keep it going. We got to bring it back now. We got to put them under. There were some opportunities, okay? There were opportunities in there, and we just lost the link up. The guys look a little bit fatigued, maybe. But Juve can have another goal there. That one gives Roma a little more life, so Juve needs to crush that life. Need to pick it up, fight back, push back. Roma's going to have a little pep in their step, want to pressure things, want to move it quicker. Cuadrado taking his guy on, finding Zakaria on the run. Let's go. Drive that ball. Drive that ball in there. Get inside the area. I don't want the early crosses. Zakaria, drive it into the area and force one of them to try and challenge you or tackle you in there. And even if you're going to make a cross, make it from inside the area. Get that ball in the area. Force fouls. Force them. Here's Miretti outside the top of the area. Ooh. Takes that extra touch to get that shot off from his right foot, and it ends up getting blocked. Roma now trying to counter. It's Abraham having it back. It's over to Zalewski there. Let's see here. I don't know who you are, two in auto sales. Come on. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it with this with these Roma goal calls. 71 minutes, 1-1, everybody. 1-1. Let's go. So, Mr. Maxon saying that Rabiot and Zakarian weaken the midfield. Zakaria doesn't know how to do anything. Wow. I don't know if I'm going to put that on Zakaria, to be honest. Corner kick play, went back post. Dybala bounce kicked it back into the mixer. That is the easiest way for defenders to lose forwards, is when it gets bounced back and put in like that. Easiest way to lose forwards. Let's see. We got Danilo at the back here. He's got over to Deschilio. Back over to Danilo. Abraham applying pressure. Sandro inside. He's going to find Locatelli. Locatelli's going to scan. He's going to take a look. He finds Miretti. Miretti's going to go across the backside over to Bremer. Bremer's got space to carry it forward. He's going to bring it into that space. Scanning. Taking a look. He wants to get rid of this thing. So he gets it to Deschilio. Deschilio over to Cuadrado. Cuadrado's going to cross early. Nobody going back post. Absolutely nobody going back post. Both hanging up here. Miretti trying to hang on to it. Here you go. There's a ball win from Sandro. Over to Kostic. Over to the top to Locatelli. Locatelli's going to scan. Finding Miretti. Miretti inside to Cuadrado. Cuadrado with an awful pass. Absolutely woeful. Got to get better in the final third there. Let's go. Cuadrado's central now. Finding Kostic. Kostic. Early cross. Trying to go in there for Vlahovic. Is there... He's calling Vlahovic on a call there. Vlahovic getting the foul call there on that one for the shove. Yeah, Vlahovic getting the call there on that shove. Peels for penalty, but no. No. This is, yeah, we might end up 1-1 draw here. Might end up 1-1. We've got 17 minutes to turn the tide. Let's go. Let's go. Juve's got to pick it up. It's got to be cleaner in the final third there. Cuadrado with a sloppy pass on that last one with an opportunity to hit teammates. So Danilo. Oh, way too far ahead for Locatelli. The passes are starting to get sloppy. So I think there's fatigue setting in there on these players. Fatigue is setting in. When you start to see mistakes like that on easy passing plays and whatnot, usually fatigue. Locatelli finding Cuadrado. Cuadrado's on the run. Tries to put it in pace for Vlahovic. It's just too far ahead. That's the right play. That's much, much better. That's much, much better. It's just a shame that we didn't try to spur on and press on like that immediately at the start of the second half. 75 minutes we're closing in on. Let's see what we're going to do here. Danilo's going to go all the way back to Szczesny. Let's see. See what we can do here. Come on. Szczesny has it out, and it's going to be a Roma throw here. 75 minutes. Is Max waiting too long for any substitutions? Are there any substitutions that need to be made? I mean, we're starting to see some errors. The problem is there's not that necessary impact off the bench. And again, a guy like Miretti, there's no change up for him unless you go Locatelli out there. But Locatelli's been playing this whole match. He's going to be gassed too. Cuadrado, you can't take Cuadrado because you kind of need him for some of the 1v1. You need the offensive flair. Keane's really like the only guy out there, but he's not going to take off a Kostic. Kostic is heated that he's getting that called as being a throw-in. Throw-in Roma here. Kostic gets a yellow for it. That's a hot-headed Serb. They got fire, these Serbs, I'll tell you. No shortage of that. We got two changes. Two changes being made right now. Milik is coming in. Miretti is going out. McKennie is coming in. Cuadrado is coming off. This will most likely make a true 4-3-3 shape. Or a 4-4-2 hybrid. And McKennie being that outside. Man, imagine Milik finds one. Imagine Milik on his first game with Juve finds a goal that wins this one for us. Imagine that. Imagine that, Juventini. Come on. We got to pick up the spirits. Here we go. So, Gumbala's coming in. Dybala is coming out for Roma. So, let's go. Let's keep putting them under. Let's go. We need a goal here. Come on. Oh, just a flip out there. Not really looking at the options. Roma back in possession here. Pellegrini deep back there. Yeah, looks like we've closed down to a 4-4-2. It's going to be a 4-4-2 hybrid. McKennie's going to take up the outside right position. Let's see if this can open the door for opportunities for us. Two forwards at the back. We got to put that back line under pressure. Hopefully Milik can work well with Vlahovic despite having only just recently basically entered the fold at Juve. Kostic working hard, getting the call. Battling with Selic there. I do love Kostic's work rate. I have to say, Juventini, I love his work rate. Danilo at the back, over to Bremer. Bremer, all the way over Di Chilio. Come on, let's go. McKennie's out on the flank there on the left side, and he's got it out. And it looks like it's going to be a Roma throw. I just, it's not a knock on McKennie. I was talking about it before. You run into this issue as far as the personnel that you can change and it not being like for like, right? And that's just because of how thin we are with squad and whatnot, and the depth is not where it needs to be just yet. But if you're making a change on the outside and you're putting a center midfielder, McKennie, out there, it's a position I don't see him excelling in whatsoever. So it's tough. It's a tough one. We're closing in on 80 minutes. We're about 10 minutes from full time here, and slowed down drastically. The first half was guns blazing, but it's been holstered for pretty much the second half. Milik winning the header here, finding Vlahovic. Vlahovic gets to run at defenders here. He slows things down, finds Locatelli. Locatelli scanning. He's scanning. Still scans. Looking. Finding Milik inside. Over to the outside. McKennie. McKennie's 1v1 with somebody. He's trying to beat him, and that's just not his game. That's not his game, and Ibanez handles him easily there and forces him to make the call because he got position easily and quickly. It's not his game. We're we're playing these players to positions not their strong suits. So Patrizio bombs it up the pitch here. Not even contested with Abraham, but he has it very deep, and Bremer's just going to pump it up the pitch here. Come on. All right, Milik coming in. He could switch field. Goes to the back, plays it safe. Over to Sandro now. Sandro scanning, finding Kostic. Kostic will have to go back. Goes back to Danilo. Danilo inside to Sandro. Sandro have it inside quick, finding Zakaria. Zakaria's touch there. Oof. Over to DeCilio. DeCilio scanning. Again to McKennie on the right flank. McKennie way outside. Trying to cut in. Does. Finds DeCilio. Cross coming in. Back post. Falls to Kostic. Kostic top of the area. He's going to cross it back in immediately. Players wouldn't get back into an onside position quick enough there for Kostic. Sandro. Over to Kostic. Big gap opening up on the left side. Locatelli scanning. He's going to have a ball inside, trying to find McKennie, but it's short. Locatelli wins it back again. He's going to cut it inside to Kostic. Back to Locatelli. Locatelli scanning. Danilo. Danilo scanning. Over to Bremer. Bremer will go back to Danilo. Danilo will have to put it forward. That's a bad pass back to him. Put him under. Danilo does well to see it off of El Shaarawy. Bad pass back from Bremer. Getting sloppy there, boys. Getting sloppy. Come on. Max pacing the sideline. Mad Max pacing. Sandro. Over to Danilo. Danilo. Over to Zakaria. Zakaria is going to take a look here. Over to the outside to DeCilio. Tries to go inside. Misses him completely. DeCilio wins it back. Sees it back to Bremer. The link-ups, we're missing some easy passing. Missing some easy passes, and it's just basically stunning the progress there. Locatelli scanning. Inside to Zakaria. Zakaria's moving forward. He's running forward. Got to move it, man. Too late. Window closed, but the pass blocked. Sino to DeCilio. DeCilio scanning. Oh my God. Hits the one player that's in front of him. Danilo trying to close things off. Oh my God. No call, and El Shaarawy wins it. Does well there. Here's El Shaarawy. Back post, and Danilo gets back. My word. My word. My word. Like this pass from DeCilio, you literally have one player in front of you. You pass it to the one guy that's in front of you. I don't even understand that. It's an error that's like tired or not. It like you're staring directly at him. You should know the distances you have on either side. It's incredibly infuriating. Here's a corner kick. Pellegrini into the back. It's bouncing around. My God. Oh, here's God for a volley. Blocked. Come on, Juve. My word. That ball was bouncing around. Tech didn't have it. It got cleared in behind Tech at the back line. So here we see the replay. Off a defender, off Bremer. Coming in there was Ibanez. Nobody could clear it for Juventini as it was just too close and tight to them. Cleared off the line. My God. We have Rovella ready to enter the mix at 84th minute. 84th minute. Rovella comes in. So we will see. Juventini, while you're here, please, makes a difference. Like the video. Like the video. If you're new, subscribe to the channel, okay? Rovella's going to be entering the mix here. Let's get some chance going. We need to turn it around. I'd love a late winner. Give me that late 2-1, Juve. Give me that late 2-1. We got Rovella, and we have Moise Kean ready to come in. So Rovella is going to change Locatelli. So Rovella coming in for Locatelli, 84th minute. And you know what? Locatelli put in a shift and he's gassed. Again, unfortunate for that handball there. It looks like Vlahovic is coming off for Moise Kean. He is. So Kean now up top with Milik. And we have Rovella in for Locatelli. Zakaria into Milik. Milik trying to move the ball forward. He slows things down. He's scanning. He's moving up with it now. Slots it over to the side. Rovella's on it. Here's the energy. Here's a spark plug. Here's a crossfield switch to DeCilio. DeCilio scanning up across. Going to back post. It's Kostic. Oh, tried to go low across. Backside of goal. Handled. Here comes to Sandro. Sandro's crossing it in. Back post. That's pretty deep. We have a foul. Foul on Milik as he's trying to line himself up with that and ends up running over the Roma defender. 86 minutes, Juventini. We have to push. Come on, push, Juve. Find that late winner. This would be massive. Find that late winner. Find that late winner. Come on. Pump the ball up. So Patrizio pumps it up. Bremer battling with Abraham. Able to win it. We've got McKennie winning a header inside. Milik finds Rovella. Rovella getting advanced very quickly. Very quickly. Here's Sandro. Sandro outside to Kostic. Kostic scanning. Back into Sandro. Sandro loses it. El Shaarawy is getting pressure put on him by Rovella. They're having the ball up the side there. Rovella does well, wins the ball back. Out for Roma throw, 87 minutes. Come on, Juve, come on. Find that win. Mad Max and Mourinho pacing. 87 minutes. Come on. Ball back with Patrizio. Patrizio's going to go over to the other side with Ibanez. Ibanez is going to move it up. Trying to be put under. Oh, it looked like it was out. Oh, man. Zalewski gets away. Ball's forward. Bremer handles that one very nicely. Forcing Pellegrini one way. Then we were able to close it off. Milik, nice hold-up play. Nice. Very, very nice. Oh, Milik scanning. Needs help. There we go. Come on. Sandro, over to Kostic. Kostic inside to Rovella. Zakaria, over to DeCilio. DeCilio down deep for McKennie. McKennie, you got to make something happen. Cross is coming in. Milik is fighting for it. Oh, just a deep throw, and it would have been nice if that gave us a corner kick. Come on, keep pressing. 88 minutes and a half. Come on. Press for that goal, baby. Come on. There's Sandro. Inside to Rovella. Corner to the back post. Cross. Oh, out by Smalling. DeCilio. Trying to go for that volley. Gets it all wrong, and he skied it. Hopefully it didn't hit our teammate Joe Cappuccino up in the stands there. My word. Frustrating. Frustrating, Juventini. Come on, we might be closing in on this 1-1 tie. Love for a late winner. Love for a late winner. We're probably not going to get much as far as out of time goes, too. Probably looking at maybe 2 minutes. Maybe 2 minutes. Mourinho looks like he's going to call for a change. My word, Sandro got that back post cross all wrong. He got that one all wrong. Okay, 89 minutes, closing in on that 90. Couple minutes at a time maybe. Let's see. 4. We're going to get 4. Come on, Juve. This is the time. This is the time to do it now. Let's go. We got 96 on the live. Let's hit it. Hit that like button. Let's go. And subscribe. Come on. Fede Chiesa, I miss you. We're looking at Chiesa in the tunnel. I miss you, brother. We need this kid. We need Chiesa out there. Rui Patricio absolutely pumps this one down there. Headed up by Danilo. Keane battling for it. Heads it back. Sandro winning it against Abraham, but gets the foul. Roma's free kick. They're going to take their sweet time. Players going down, feeling every knock, and they're going to eat up the minutes, chew up the time. Sandro. Here comes across. 91 minutes. Oh, it's back post. That's a good one. Cleared out by Juve. Still at the top of the area there. Roma scanning. Cross back post. Sandro. He's down. But we get flag up. Flag up. Looks like flag up on Cristante. Oh. Rovella. Over to Sandro. Sandro on the left side. Kostic. Kostic has been hanging back. Almost like to see him more advanced when we're chasing, right? Deschilio over to the right to McKennie. Inside to Milik. Milik can turn, take a look. Try to play 1-2s with Keane. Come on, Keane. Just come into the game. I expect you on your toes. I don't want flat-footed. And sorry, it wasn't even Keane. It was Zakaria. That's my bad. My mistake. Okay, my mistake. I just don't expect guys flat-footed like that, especially when the urgency should be up and we should be chasing this. Put this team under. 92 minutes, 30 seconds. We've got Lorenzo Pellegrini leaving the pitch. Bo is coming in for Roma. And man, we might be closing in on the 1-1 draw. I changed my prediction from a 1-1 draw to 2-1 because I didn't want to have the same as Lucci this morning on Matchday Live, but I felt a 1-1 draw. And I said I would accept a 1-1 draw if it was a hard-fought 1-1 draw. This was a much improved performance. I actually would say in this match for Juve, we were unable to make changes that were like for like in terms of being able to switch Miretti in order to keep that offense, in order switching Quadrado. We were not able to go like for like, and there's a big difference between Quad as playing as an outside or McKennie. No disrespect to him or whatnot. It's just, it is what it is. Kostic now, again, an early cross, and it's getting blocked, and it was blocked by Selic. Take him on. Maybe fake the cross once in a while. Let's go. We need to get this in here. Bremer's over to the outside on the right. Juve just trying to set up for some crosses. That is literally all they're going to do. And you know what? Get everybody in the mixer if you're going to do it. Everybody's up there. Here's Sandro. Have it in there. It's blocked. Moise Keane got there. It's a corner. Find it on this corner, Juve. Find it on this corner. Come on. This is going to be it. We're at 4 minutes. There's no more for stoppage. Find this one, Juve. Cross in. Doesn't get by the first defender. Unacceptable. Blocked. Can't get crosses through. Ref's looking at it. He blows it dead. Blows it dead on a 1-1 draw. Roma players celebrating. Can't help but feel this is one that slipped away that we could have had a victory here. Max and Mourinho respecting one another, showing their things, but can't help but think that this was a 3 points that might have slipped. Unfortunate to not have another goal out of the first half. I thought that was one of the best halves of football this team has played in a long time. But just unfortunate. I really, really do feel like this game came down to not being able to keep that balance when you're making your changes, okay? You're bringing on a midfielder to replace an outside wide player like Cuadrado. You're not able to keep it in the midfield when you've got Meretti and whatnot. Like nobody else is going to give you that unless it's Locatelli to the side there. So it is what it is. 1-1 draw. But there is a lot of positives to take out of this. That first half is a massive, massive stepping stone for this team to build from. And nothing changes from what we were saying in the first half, okay? That it's something to build off. And once, if we can establish that type of play consistently, now, once those other guys come back, you'll be able to have a huge, huge increase by the time you're adding names of Pogba, Di Maria, and everything, right? Once you can do that, it'll be much, much better. But for me, this is just simply us not being able to change like for like in terms of rotation. And that might have allowed them to get away from it. And still, through all of this, they found their goal on a corner that went back post that got played back into the mixer. So, it's just one of those games. Outside of that, we literally gave them nothing. And I think this was actually a solid game from Juventus. I don't think we could get too hard on them, if I'm being completely honest, because I see not being able to keep the play going like for like in terms of rotation. And ultimately, I look at Roma did nothing in this one, you guys. We shut them down. They found that one goal. This is not a performance where I think we need to slam these guys, to be honest. 57% possession for Juve. Finishes up 14 total attempts, 8 total for Roma. They've been getting 20 plus against Cremonese, Salernitana. We get 14, hold them to 8. They get 4 shots on target. We get 3. We get 3 shots blocked, 8 off target. It's one of those games. One of those games where, the draw stings, but it's because we deserve more. And that's why it feels like that draw stings. Because we deserve more. We played a good game. I get it. Roberto Hicks, he's upset. I get it. You could be upset, right? You can talk about players and not getting changes. It's understandable, We've got the wingers need shooting, practicing. It's like all these thoughts. I want all you guys fire away with what you want. So we got Kush saying disappointed in Kostic. To be honest, thought he could skin defenders and whatnot. I was a little surprised he wasn't trying to take them on a little more 1v1. We actually saw him in the last game take his defender on and try to get some shots through and whatnot. So again, I think a little bit too early to cross sometimes. So I will say that's probably a fair rule for him and judging and whatnot. I think there were times thought we could kind of take it to them. Michael Lloyd here. Solid first half, but same old Juve, no killer instinct. We take our foot off the gas second half, and bam, it's a draw, and we drop 2 points. Yeah, it's difficult, right? I mean, if we're looking at this and you have a first I apologize. I had no idea it muted. New software. My God. Must have hit the button on the stream deck. Is what it is. Par for the course with this draw. Par for this course with the draw, Juventini. I don't know what to tell you. Hey, is what it is, right? That's what it feels like anyways. Speaking when you're on mute. There you go. Draw. 1-1. Look, what I was basically getting at is even in the 1-1 draw, there is a lot of positives to take off this match, okay? I think Max held up. I was saying I think Max held up his changes because he knew he wasn't going to be able to go like for like. Is what it is. And honestly, I would agree to that. Looking at that. It is what it is. Second half, boring second half coming in. Yeah, it was a much different second half than the first half. I don't know if it came down to the guys getting gassed earlier or whatnot. Again, you're making changes. Let's go over some of the changes, Juventini, okay? Let's talk about that so we can kind of try and make sense of everything and see if, in fact, Max was somewhat handcuffed, right? So we know at halftime, Mourinho went with his changes, right? El Shaarawy and Zalewski taking off Mancini and Spinazzola, changing the shape. It didn't really affect anything. Juve still held Roma to next to nothing, okay? Rabiot going down in the 58th minute. And in my opinion, Rabiot was doing very, very well. Rabiot was doing very, very well. So, he basically, basically has to go out. Zakaria comes in. Zakaria's taking heat for his performance, but honestly, I think as far as he goes, he was just fine. He was just fine. Nothing over above, but he wasn't awful by any means. It was okay. In terms of the next changes, you have Milik coming in for Miretti, okay? And that was at the 77th minute mark. Then you have McKennie coming in for Cuadrado. Based on those changes, you've already sacrificed what Miretti was doing and was giving you and was doing based on the link-up play, right? So you've sacrificed there. In terms of McKennie to Cuadrado, you have a big sacrifice there because you have a midfielder now trying to play the flank and McKennie's not going to do it. So it's just not going to happen. So you've already given up that balance that we had that was leading us in the way that we could have pressed forward. The second half, in terms of intensity and whatnot, was not there. But in terms of everything else, it was moving forward. It was moving fine, right? In terms of the next changes, Rovella in for Locatelli. That's a like for like because you have a Regista for another Regista, and that's fine. But the other changes were not like for like. And that's where you lose your balance, and that's where it becomes hard to then, in turn, put the pressure on and really chase that 2-1 victory at the end. I will say this, there's still a lot of positives. Based on that first half and what we played, we now know what we need to do and how we can achieve it. Now it's up to Max again, the consistency. And like I said, if we establish that moving forward and we play in that manner, then when these guys start getting healthy and come back, we can expect more, right? But the first half, what we saw, that's my bare minimum for Juve at all times. I want to see that. So I'm not going to go too harsh on the guys. It's a stinger for 1-1 because I think we should have had that match and that victory, right? Is what it is. Juventini, I want to know if you had to give man of the match to one player in this one. In the live chat right now, let's go for who you would pick as the man of the match. All right, so let's hear it. And I want to just say a reminder, thank you for everybody who's been with me watching this game, doing these. I will obviously try and do way more of these. I had a great time, okay? And I just want to let all of you know that if you ask, because we do get a lot of questions through YouTube daily update videos, DMs a lot. If you want to support, there's super chat enabled. Not only that, but there's also our store. Our store now is linked. So Striped Hearts Apparel is actually linked with the YouTube channel now, and you can find it. There's links in all our daily update videos. I'll post links on our lives later on. Otherwise, you could just click on the actual channel itself and go to the shopping link. It's there. Get some cool gear. We got much more designs coming out. But yeah, This one, let's see, man of the match. A lot of Miretti shouts. So Jeremiah's throwing Miretti out there. Bikramjit throwing out Miretti. Swarit's going with Miretti. And then Dushan. And yeah, a lot of Miretti. Alex P jumping in there with a Locatelli. I think Locatelli had a strong showing. We actually talked about that during it. I said one of the calls for early man of the match. I did throw out Locatelli maybe for a bounce back, even though I don't think he was awful in the one before, and I think it was more systematic, the issues. Locatelli had a strong game. It was a shame that beautiful strike from him obviously got called back because of the handball. Rightfully so called back, but still a shame. Deepak's going with Bremer and then Miretti. We have Wing of Winter going with Miretti, Locatelli, Vlahovic. Unbelievable. Michael Lloyd, thanks, Berto. Most fun watching a Juve game in quite some time, bro. Hey, I'm glad you enjoyed, and like I said, I want to do these a lot more often. Hope you liked the little sound effects and everything. We're trying to spice things up for the lives, have a lot of fun. You know, you got your scoreboards. You guys wanted it. We try and bring it to you. So, glad you had a good time, Michael. I had a hell of a time. I like watching these in and getting your reactions with mine. It's great stuff. For man of the match, for me, I think I'd probably say I'm kind of torn between Locatelli and Miretti. I think Dushan's a good shout too. I probably, it's tough to not give it to him there. I honestly want to say one guy that I was kind of skeptical about being there at center back deserves a shout for a strong performance, and that's Danilo. Danilo deserves a shout. Him and Bremer did a good job. I think probably I'd go Miretti. I think I have to give Miretti for man of the match. Locatelli I'd put in there. Bremer, Dushan, Danilo. So this is a good positive, guys. If we're naming this many in the potential for man of the match, overall, it was a good performance. We just didn't get that extra. And I will die on this hill. Max couldn't keep it like for like in order to keep that momentum going. It is what it is. But we're going to tackle this one way more in depth on the post-match podcast, okay? We were going to originally do it tomorrow morning live at 8:30 a.m. Eastern. However, life happens. We might have to actually wait until the Monday, okay? So we might actually do it Monday morning live at 8:30 a.m. Eastern. Stay tuned. Set your notifications on. You'll find out where and when, and we'll make sure you're there and you join us. Again, I just ask for a quick like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Thank you everybody for the continued support. 1-1 draw is not the be-all end-all, and the Scudetto was not decided today. We took a big step forward in terms of play from last match to this one, so let's just take it at that and take those small steps and continue to see what we can do. Ask yourself this question. Was progress made from Sampdoria to the Roma match? So take the results out of it. Was progression made? In my honest opinion, big step forward, and a blueprint was laid for what Juve needs to do and how we have to assemble our lineup. So big positive there. Let's take a look and see what's going to happen in the future for Juventus, okay? And yes, as Animesh has brought up, okay, we don't have to wait very long with the next match, okay? It's going to be Wednesday there, and it's going to be Spezia. And again, I want a big follow-up from this one. I don't care who the opponent is. Approach it the same. This time, seal the deal and get the job done. Okay? Thank you, everybody. Again, enjoy the rest of your weekends. Try your best. Don't let the draw. Hey, don't let the results affect you. These are out of your hands, okay? Have a good weekend, everybody, okay? We'll talk to you on the live post-match podcast, either, like I said, tomorrow morning or Monday. Keep eyes out on that. And then, of course, we'll be back match day live on Wednesday morning getting ready for Juve Spezia, okay? Enjoy your weekends. Fino alla fine. Forza Juve, no matter what. Sempre, okay? Sempre. No matter what. Ciao tutti.